And that alert about Letchworth's capture was sent out to people all across the county. That wasn't the intent, though.
Yeah, CBS 17's Judith Rotana is getting answers about what went wrong and how the county is working on a solution.
Well, Bill and Liz, the county sent out a total of 3 mass alerts to people. The first 2 were only to people in the immediate area where that search was happening. The third one, that one that came in at 11:30 at night last night, jolted many of us out of bed, startled many of us, including myself. That one was sent to everybody in the county when it wasn't supposed to be. I spoke with Wake County Emergency Management. They tell me this morning that the third alert was only meant for people in the search area. They do tell me something went wrong with the software they used. I'm told the system somehow lost geographic information that it needed for the alert. Rather than not send the alert at all, the software opted to send it to everyone in the county. Wake County is now working with the vendor and FEMA to learn what was behind that glitch.
Issues like yesterday do chip away at a little bit of that trust, but I want to reassure folks that, we do take this very seriously. Immediately last night, we engaged our federal partners and our vendor to understand exactly why the system went into the failsafe and sent it countywide. But our intent is always to use targeted alerts and make sure that we are not creating a situation for alert fatigue.
Now, Patel tells me he hopes last night's mistake doesn't sway people to turn off their alerts. He does say that the county tries to be strategic and calculated every time they send out those alerts, and they hope that this does not happen again because they do want to continue building that community trust, and they don't want people to start ignoring these alerts. Live in Raleigh, Judith Rotana, CBS 17 News.
I mean, Judith, obviously, that's what they want, people to be notified. But what if somebody doesn't want to get these kind of alerts? What can they do?
Yeah, so if somebody doesn't want these alerts, you can go if you have a smartphone, especially an iPhone, they do have a special section for that under government alerts. You will find that under your notifications, under your settings menu. So if you don't have an iPhone or you have a different kind of phone, just go and look through your settings, especially that notifications menu, because you will have the option to turn off these wireless emergency alerts. That's what they call them. But you also have the option to turn off other alerts like Amber Alerts. As far as that tone, I know that is very startling to hear at night. I did ask about that sound, and I'm told that that is kind of the standard sound. The county doesn't have an option to change the sound that you hear when your phone goes off. They say that is just kind of what FEMA has said and what the cellular companies have said. So unfortunately, if you do keep it, that is a sound you're going to hear regardless of what kind of alert you get.
Yep. Woke me up.
I slept with my phone on silent, so I didn't get the noise, but I did see the alert this morning. Just it didn't go off.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, Judith, thanks for getting us some answers in this.